Hello YouTubers, I'm back. This is my second video on black soldier fly larva. We've been successful, or I've been successful in the past. We're successful again this year. This is actually my second batch of black soldier fly larva. We have them in a bin or a tote, and of many totes. So I have a different process. People have different process, and it's great to hear different ways on breeding and raising black soldier fly larvae. Mine might be a little different. You tell me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe other people do what I'm doing already. But first, let me tell you why people do this. People do this to feed the chickens, reptiles, fish, amphibians, what have you. People do this to have an alternative way to get rid of organic waste instead of throwing it in the trash, which ends up in a landfill. This is an alternative way of getting rid of your organic waste. And then you got me and my family. I do it because a little bit of everything, of all of the above, and it's just fun. I like to show the kids simple projects, things that we can do together. This is one of them. Raising black soldier flies, raising black soldier fly larvae, breeding black soldier flies, and you can feed your reptiles, you can feed your chickens. So, also, let me explain my process. My process is to breed them indoors, in my garage, in a tank, where they get light, where they get the moisture, where I provide moisture. I provide them a place to lay their eggs. I separate the eggs into a tote or bin like this, and we'll hatch them out with using 100% coffee grinds. Thank you, Starbucks. Free coffee grinds. And once they're all hatched out, then I feed them vegetable scraps and fruit scraps. My process is different. Yes, I use the coffee grinds. And yes, I use vegetable and fruit scraps. But that's it. No animal manure. No meat. Just coffee grinds, vegetable, and fruit scraps. And this is the texture you get out of it. And it's organic. You don't have to deal with all that manure and chemicals and what have you. That's just me. Also, my process, when I say is different, is I'll take vegetable and fruit scraps that are about to go bad, either in the fridge or on my counter, and instead of put them in a bucket waiting for them to get nasty and moldy and stinky, and I'll blend them all up, throw them in a jar, and store it in my fridge. And I'll feed these guys, these larvae, as needed. I just fed them last night. That's why you got this texture, kind of moist. What I'll do to get rid of this excess moist is I'll add coffee grinds, and every day. Then you want to aerate it. I aerate it every other day or whenever you have time. Just just basically when you have time. It's it's a project. It's a side project. So that's the way I raise these larvae. That's it, plain and simple. Once they reach a certain size, they get to that end stage and they start separating from the others, they'll want to crawl out of here, and then I'll take half, throw them out to the wild, or my backyard is the wild. Actually behind me I got the hills, so I could throw some back there, and then I'll keep the other half to either feed chickens, reptiles, and then breed again. So that's my process in regards to raising larvae. Breeding larvae, I'll shoot another video another time. But let me show you what we have here. That's what you guys want to see. it's daylight, so they're at the bottom right now. Last night they were on top because they were devouring. Talking about devouring, these guys can devour food. That's why it's a good option or a good alternative to getting rid of organic waste, because these guys have a crazy appetite. They can devour food. But as you can see, just this little tote alone, I have thousands and thousands. Right? So we got coffee grinds, vegetable scraps on every other day, or whenever you have time. You want to come through here and just aerate it, just to make sure it doesn't go bad. You don't get that sour smell. You want it to smell all natural. Here we go. Show you just thousands, right? So that's what I'm doing here. I figured I was gonna aerate it. I might as well shoot a quick video for you and my kids. My kids love this stuff. They love this technology. I guess all kids do nowadays, right? So that's it. So what I'm doing here is I'm just aerating it, making sure it stays nice and clean. So we got this process. The other way I've also seen people's demonstration, and there's nothing wrong with that, is you can just throw your food scraps in here if you want, or if you have a bin outside, you can do that. But all of these are raised indoors. They're bred indoors, they're raised indoors, and they're all fed coffee grinds, vegetable scraps, fruit scraps, and it's all organic. You know, if I want to feed them to my chicken or to my reptiles, I have this here. Another clean way I've also seen, but you know, I don't have beer greens. That's an amazing way to do it. I've done that as well. Should have seen last year's video. But it just stinks, especially if you're breeding them indoors. The sour smell just stinks. But this right here, it's amazing. Anyone could do this, right? So there you go. Now I've aerated it. I actually got a little carried away because I'm talking into a camera. Thanks, kids. Hope you enjoy this. I hope you guys enjoy this. I know my kids will. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. You have any questions, shoot me a question and I'll answer it as soon as possible. All right, next time.